People come to Miami and they think it's sunshine, the beach, party time.
Yeah.
You know, there's people growing their own stuff down here, and guys like us who want to use that.
Meet Jonathan, managing partner of Miami restaurant Disdain. He, along with beverage director Daniel, chef Alejandro, and a talented staff, is helping to define South Florida's local, sustainable, and organic movement from the ground up.
When we came in here, there was nothing. It was dirt. We had to do a full build out, which we incorporated a lot of reclaimed, recycled, and reused products. The bar is made out of Pecky cypress from a swamp in northern Florida. It's a cool feeling. It's definitely different for your typical Miami space.
Yeah.
And that's what we want to be, is different. You know, if you want to come here and have a real cocktail, you can sit down, drink a lot of brown stuff. We like the brown stuff here. It could be, you know, scotch, bourbon, whiskey, rye.
Yeah.
That's what we're into. Our cocktails are $12 here.
Totally
You go to the beach, you're paying $20. They're moderately priced, and
Yeah.
you're getting really good ingredients in the cocktails.
Yeah, and I think good ingredients could mean less hangovers.
Yeah, less sugar.
Right.
Definitely less sugar, more of a clean buzz. Okay?
I'm about the clean
Yeah.
buzz. Yeah.
Pure buzz.
Yeah.
We use herbs for garnishes. Sometimes we play with ice, but you know, you come here, you're not ordering mojito, I hope. Okay, you're gonna come here and you're
But I
gonna
bet
have.
if I asked you to make one,
Yeah,
you'd make a good
it'd
one.
be killer mojito. But you know, we get it. We're in Miami.
Yeah.
We try to be different.
So tell us a little bit about your chef.
Chef Alejandro Pinheiro is a Miami native, a classically trained Italian chef, which is great because it draws right into the local sustainable movement and the simplicity of sourcing fine ingredients without doing too much to them. It's, you know, basically the backbone of Italian cooking.
Right, letting the ingredients speak for itself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, we source as much as we can from local producers. A lot of the vegetables in season from Homestead. We use Tina's Pride. We use Paradise Farms. We use a place called Grow, which is sort of amazing place because it's sandwiched in between two warehouses and it's on an old rail line. So it's kind of like an idea of growing stuff in an urban landscape.
Well, and the food speaks to that as well.
We do a lot of progressive American cuisine, which I really enjoy because it's the type of food that doesn't necessarily hold you back. One of my utmost favorite things is our butcher's board. We do 95% of that in-house. So we make head cheese, we do a corned beef tongue, we make a country pate, we pickle our own vegetables here, that and a glass of wine, call it a night.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah.
And you have antelope on the menu.
Yes, we do. We are, I think, the only place in Miami that's doing antelope. Not just as a special, maybe once in a while.
Right.
Antelope is amazing. You'd think it'd be extra gamey.
Right.
It's not. It's very similar to venison. A little less of that iron minerality content that you would get with venison.
Right.
You know, sometimes I'd rather eat antelope than I steak. You know, it's cleaner than beef, and it's a very lean animal. We source it from Broken Arrows Ranch in Texas. They're free-range animals. They're not on a farm. They're not in a feedlot. The sustainable movement, you know, people might call it a trend. It's not a trend. It's the way you should be eating your food. It's not a joke. It's not a fad. There's really a problem in this country with how people source and eat their food.
You guys are really one of the few doing this, and I think that that's really important to point out, is that it's not always that easy to eat locally here when you're eating out.
It's extremely difficult. You don't have a lot of farmers, a lot of growers, a lot of purveyors that are sourcing or growing their stuff locally, sustainably, organically. You have to go out and hunt these people down that have never sold to a restaurant before.
Right.
And convince them, you know, trying to convince a farmer that, you know, I could get your stuff into a restaurant in Miami, you know, is like science. You know, you have to put a diagram down and explain to them this could actually work.
Right.
But, you know, I'd rather get something locally grown that tastes better, it's fresher, you know exactly where it came from. And a lot of the times I'm buying organic products, but they're not certified because these farmers can't afford to be organic.
Right.
But it's sad because these people should be getting credit for what they're doing because it really makes a difference.
Yeah, well, it's a difference you can taste. And
can,
I think you can certainly taste it in your food.
You can taste it, you can see it, you can smell it, you can feel it as well.
Yeah.
You know, food is something that awakens a lot of your senses.
Absolutely.
You know, this is the way you should be eating your food.